Welcome to RTA Motorsports.
Hello everyone and welcome. Crash here. This is RTA Motorsports, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit differently. Excuse me there. A little bit differently. We do have the camera right above our head, saying that our stream is complete. Case streaming. There we go. Okay, so I see it now. But yeah. We're having some weird little YouTube glitch. But overall, I think this is going to be like a cool little addition to the, the different views that we do. We're going to be going back to VR probably next and trying that out. I want to also do an install guide for you guys that have Windows Mixed Reality for the different titles that we use. I know there's some issues that people are having with installing and using like Dirt Rally in Windows Mixed Reality. So I want to go over some of that for you guys, so that way you guys can kind of get an idea as to how that works and how to do so if you are having some issues there. Hopefully the microphone sounds decent. This is the first time we're ever using it, and hopefully the placement isn't too bad. Let's actually boost the volume. I can see we're actually pretty darn low. One second, let me mute this here. Big part of the issue there was our placement of the microphone, but we're going to give it our best shot either way. So yeah, we're going to jump into some rfactor2. rfactor2 is it's a lot of fun. They have great force feedback. Everything about rfactor2 is really cool. Especially their newest, the GT3 competition pack that they have is really freaking cool. So we're going to jump into some of that, and I'm just going to wait for a few more people to jump in. Alright, looks like a few of you guys are jumping in. Good deal. Let's get the wheel on. Hopefully my head will not be in the way too much. I'm going to try my best to kind of sit back in the rig and remember to do so. There we go. Rig is locked and loaded. We are going to be using motion, so this this DSLR that's actually right behind our head is actually mounted to the seat. You can see the pole right here. So hopefully that doesn't fall over. I'm hoping that we don't have any issues and I get whacked in the head with a DSLR, because that would kind of hurt a bit. I kind of feel like this microphone's brushing up against my face a little bit. Hopefully not. Make sure chat is up and running. There we go. And alright, let's start getting ready to jump in. We do have Sim Commander going. We do have the motion rig going. I think I missed anything else. I think everything that's running needs to be running. Hopefully, you're all going to be able to see this pretty well. Now, it looks like it's kind of dark in the room according to the DSLR, because I had to turn the ISO way down and everything like that, just so that way you could see hopefully everything on the screen and nothing looks blown out and washed out. But really, I have two giant, like, 800-watt studio lights on. I also have a lamp right here in front of us, art lamp, so that way you could all hopefully see what the heck is going on. Let's see. I have both the gloves over here. I have to go gloveless today. That's fine. So we're not going to use the Aston Martin Vantage GT3 like we did last time. Let's see. Audi's a good option. We might use the Audi. That's a gorgeous car. We might end up with that. What else we have? Our disposal. We got the Mercedes, of course. The Nissan GT 500. That's an older version. Okay. I think we might use that BMW. That was the M8 GT3, and we'll do the Husenfeld option. Session settings. Let's see, we'll do some practice, qualifying. Race itself. So let's go through here and set up the practice session. Fine, just need one lap really. And qualifying, we'll do ten of that, and the race. Make that one 45 minutes. Grid position. Well, we'll leave it on random. It should be according to whatever you qualify, but we'll see. Time scale by 10. 32 AI drivers. AI strength is on 95%. AI aggression's 25%. And I think that will be pretty good. The starting. Fault clear. That way we could have a good race. And I think that should be it. Sim Racing 604, how's it going, man? How you doing? And I think that should be good to go. I think, kind of feeling like there might be something that we're missing here. Go to options. Let's make sure that this wheel is mapped. Not really entirely sure that it is. Here left. Oh no! Oh man! Live on stream, I darn broke the... I broke it, and I think... I can't believe I did that. Live on stream. Broke the USB cable. No, it's not making that noise. There was something in the global profiler settings that was a little wonky and all messed up. I can't believe I just broke this darn USB cable live on stream. I can't believe I did that. How the heck did I manage that one? I didn't calibrate it with the wheel on. I'm not that dumb, but I guess it was coiled around the paddle shifter, and I'm trying to map the steering wheel, and I didn't realize it was coiled, so when I turned the steering wheel, it just ripped it off. I don't know how it got wrapped around the paddle shifter, but I didn't have it on when we calibrated the wheel, that's for sure. I gotta figure out how the heck to get this out of here. Wow. I wonder if it does come with two in the box. I could have sworn it came with two. Not gonna have to order one ASAP. My gosh. Can't believe that happened. Now I can't get the darn thing out of here. Well, this stream changed kind of quickly. Oh, man. All right, so let's put this steering wheel over here. And let's see what we can do. Here, let me take the broken cable here. And the wires are actually still pretty clean there. I wonder if I would be able to take it apart and sort of everything put back together. But let's ham it in. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna have to get some pliers. Carlos Gasaway, how you doing, buddy? We actually just managed to break the darn coiled USB cable while I'm trying to map controls for rfactor. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. We are going to... I'm going to see if we have another one in the box and kind of pull this one out real quick. Grab some pliers or something. It's going to be one of those troubleshooting streams again. Man. All right. So, yeah. Nothing. So, that sucks. Anyway, yes. Yeah, definitely. Did I mean the cord that connects the... No, no. Just a wheel to the base itself broke. The coiled cable everyone seems to break. I broke it in the weirdest way. Not even a cool story to kind of go with it. Yeah, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to use the shifter the whole time. Well, that sucks. Darn it. Anyway, let's make sure this wheel is mapped. Whoa! Are you guys seeing this? What the heck is going on? Something is not happy here. My wheelbase is going nuts. Alright, we're going to have to power down. What the heck? Look at it. My wheelbase is possessed. Does anyone else have this issue? See, let's see if we could, maybe if we turn off Sim Commander. Nope, that didn't do it. All right. Again, hold on. What the heck is going on? Not about. All right, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm having weird issues all over the place. My OBS on our streaming computer just said stop stream and restarting stream for no apparent reason as well. So I'm not entirely sure what the heck is happening here. So let's see. Hopefully this thing doesn't try to take my hand off again. That was strange. That was very, very strange. Let's see. Turn on Sim Commander. It's the first time I've ever had that issue, though. I'm just using the rfactor2 default setting on on Sim Commander 4. Let's see. Let's do steer left again, and hopefully the thing doesn't just take off again on me. Nope, it's stopping, so. But it's not actually mapping anything. So I might have to go out of the title and back in again. Wow. That was exciting. Oh. Alright, so it's hooked to rfactor2 now. Go to options. Alright, there we go. Steer left, steer right. Up. Down. Clutch. We don't have any buttons on the steering wheel now because of kind of everything that happened. And losing our USB cable. Let's see. Ignition. We're just going to use our button box. Starter. Headlights. And I think that should be, oh, brake. We definitely have to map brake. Obviously, it's having brake, and let's see, throttle as well. There we go. Okay. Whew. All right, let's race. Hopefully, we don't have that issue again. Hopefully, we don't get our wrist broken today. that kind of freaked me out a little bit. All right. So we do have a practice session, then followed up by qualifying, and then from there should be in the race. Again, the DSLR that's behind us is actually attached to the motion rig, so we'll kind of see how it works. Hopefully hopefully that camera doesn't fall off the stand and crack us in the skull. I just ordered a few things too from Sim Experience today. Might have to call them up or something and see if they could throw that in the order as well. It's kind of a shame they don't include 2 of these. I could have sworn they did, or hearing that they did. But, yeah, it's a shame they don't include 2 of these cables just in case something like that happens. But, yeah, so we're not going to have any paddle shifters, but that's okay. All right. All right, so hopefully you all can still manage to hear me above the car. By default, I want to just keep hitting that, hitting the paddles. Oh, we keep stalling this darn thing. Oh, come on. Turn left? It's not turning left for some odd. It's only turning right. Huh. What the heck? I don't know what is going on here. Let's see. It's reading here. But the car wasn't turning left at all. Try it again. Nothing to the left at all. But it's mapped. What the heck? Why is there a dip there now? Because I'm getting a weird graph here. Yeah, we're gonna have to reload this title again. I'm not exactly... Alright, there's left. There's right. That worked? Hopefully that worked. I'm telling you. Because now none of my pedals are working. Throttle. Brake. And clutch. Save while we can. Alright, so I think we're good. I think we're good. Nope, we're not. So we can't use, if you're just joining in, we can't use our paddle shifters, unfortunately, because our USB cable just got demolished. So one last thing, then we'll be ready to go. The seat front and back. There we go. Okay. Actually, up, down. All right. That noise. I think that's looking pretty good there. Come on. This is probably the craziest stream. I don't think we're actually going to get time to even really practice, to be honest with you. Woo! So I did. Paul is saying to recalibrate the wheel. We actually did. We did reset the wheel at one point. Feels like there's a big dead spot in the wheel as far as the controls go. Pit speed limiter is stuck on, so we're gonna have to go back to the pits anyway to reconfigure that control. This isn't cool. Aids, pit speed limiter. Auto clutch, auto shifting, spin recovery. Not in there. Okay. Launch control, traction override, speed limiter. There we go. Let's make speed limiter next to. I have to write all these controls down. Put tags on my button box here. Metalition VR85, how you doing? 6 Mako, yeah, I probably should. Probably should have. Look at this. I don't know if I could. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart the game. It says that there's no dead zone, but this is crazy. I'm turning so far before I even get any input. There's force feedback through the whole range. But yeah, we're gonna have to restart. So we save those controls at least. We're gonna have to restart, without a doubt. I'm gonna restart it completely, even shut this down. Woo! So this has been kind of eventful so far. Sorry about this, guys. And I think what we'll do is we'll actually... One thing I do need to do, now that I'm thinking about it, let's see, rfactor2. We do need to go into the game control. And not there. Let's see. Oh, it's in one of these hard drives. We actually need to change the IP address to match this here. There it is. And then if I remember correctly, I think it's in plugins. Then there we go. Okay. We'll open with Notepad. Load up the test server on there to make sure. Yep. All right, cool. So we got that correct. And yeah. All right, so let's recalibrate this. I'm going to leave the wheel on, being that the USB plug is gone anyway. All right. And lastly, let's load up. Getting ready to streaming tomorrow. Just got the second PC streaming going. Hopefully it clears up frame rate issues. It will. It will clear up your frame rate issues, but now you're introducing a new possible point of failure, which happens. You know, anytime you add something else to the chain, something else can fail, and we've had that happen a few times. But overall, frame rate wise, it's nice because it clears up everything. Just make sure your video capture card and everything like that, that all the delays are set correctly, so that way your video feed coming from your first computer is not super delayed or anything like that. All right. Can we just race? Oh man, that is frustrating. So hopefully there's no dead zone. Not exactly sure what was causing that, because there was force feedback through the whole range of the wheel. There was just car wouldn't turn unless you went full 90. Kind of weird. Very, very weird. All right, we are almost loaded up. Anyone who has a Sim Experience wheel, I don't know if Sim Racing 604 is still in or not, or anybody for that matter, does the wheelbase come with 2 coiled cables, or is it just 1? I think it's, I could have sworn I heard 2. I don't remember seeing 2. But being that ours is gone, kind of curious. All right, hopefully this all works out well. Oh, look at that. We turn the wheel and the car turns now. It's almost like it's on. Nope, nope. It's still not working right. Still not working right. There's way too much degrees of rotation. In general. It's set to 900. What is the, I'm not. I just have OBS on the streaming computer right now, and I have a capture card going from all the cameras to it, or a capture card if we're doing VR, splitting the HDMI signal to that other computer. The steering rate's supposed to be at 100%, because mine was just set at 20. Let's see if that feels any different. I don't know. Still requiring a lot of input just to turn a little bit. Let me make sure one more thing. If any of you guys ever set up a AccuForce for rfactor2, yeah, any information would greatly be appreciated right now on setting this up. Because it's showing correctly in here. At least I think so. Sensitivity is at 100%. Dead zone's at 0. Let's see how that works there. Not sure if that's gonna fix our issues or not. Yeah, you would think so, but the it's saying 900 degrees of rotation in rfactor2, and our sim commander is at 900 degrees of rotation as well. Oh, whoa, that's weird. That is weird. I think this is just an rfactor2 issue. I'm not exactly... Let's, I guess, detect and try again. Well, AI can't even get out the pits right now. Yeah, this is crazy. Let me just check Sim Commander one time. Yep, Sim Commander's at 900 degrees of rotation, and we're at 0% dead zone. Let me just try a different car. Maybe, I don't know. We know that the Aston Martin worked good for us last time. Let's just try it again, and we'll see what that looks like. In that we know this car does work. Yeah, if this doesn't work, we're just gonna stop the stream and then maybe come back with another title, because this is kind of crazy. I was looking forward to some rfactor2, to be honest with you, but this is kind of nutty. I can't believe the coiled USB cable. Oh, that sucks. I wonder if they make these tips at all where you could pop them open and solder the connections in yourself. That would be a cool little fix. Oh, this feels much better. Maybe it's just that car. I'm still having to turn quite a bit. The only other thing I can do maybe is switch the game to 540 and see if maybe that helps us out any. This is crazy. No, it's not at all. So what we'll do is, I'm actually going to go on iRacing, and I want to make sure it's not a wheel problem. Let's make sure we're not having issues with the wheel, because also at the start of rfactor2, our cable broke, and then the wheel just started going nuts and started spinning really fast, endlessly. So reload this sim experience software. Okay, that makes sense. I did restart. I restarted, and as well as we recalibrated the wheel too. We turned the wheel off and turned it back on. The only thing I'm going to have to do is remap the controls for up and down shifting, because the thing was set to paddle. Going to test a car real quick at Lime Rock. And we'll see how it works. Hopefully you all can hear me well. I mean, it's kind of a new setup we're doing as far as mic is concerned. Did kind of seem like the camera started falling over a little bit. We'll figure out a different situation for that. Oh yeah, this feels normal. Yep, this is how it should be. Feels nice just to turn some laps at something. Yeah, the camera keeps drifting off to the left a little bit. Let's see. See if maybe we wrench down on this a little bit harder. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what that issue was with rfactor. It's not wanting to resolve, and we restarted it like 3 times. I could try it one more time, because obviously it's not a problem with the wheel. You know what? Let's try to. I'm gonna load it from Steam this time. Let's do something a little different. Thank you, man. I'm like a little bit out of my element here with all these little issues that we're having, but we'll try to get everything actually settled. My main concern now is that now that I see that this camera back here, that the mount is like not wanting to hold it, right? It might actually fall down mid-race. That would be the next issue. So I might have to address that before we actually begin the race, if we get this working right. I might just take that off real quick and make sure it's tightened all the way down. The thing is, it's all aluminum, so I don't want to strip it out. Brad Ray, yes it is, a 3 degrees of freedom Prosimu T1000 motion rig. We have the camera mounted to it, so you try to get a sensation for the motion as much as possible, but we might actually just have to put it on a normal normal stand that we have. But we'll see. We will see. Almost done loading. They were saying in the ad more than 4 hours a day do commercial. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not really getting what you're meaning by that. I don't know, it's kind of feeling the same. A lot of steering input to get it to move. Yeah, that's the same. Look at this. That's too much. That is way, way too much. Again, we'll look at settings again. If any of you guys are familiar with rfactor, down here, the steering, it's showing it mapped correctly, and the way that it's showing is that it's coming down to a sharp V, with the center being the point of the V all the way at the bottom, which I would deem to be normal. Like, I would think that's how it's supposed to be. And our steering rate is at 20%. We tried it at 100 and it didn't feel any different. The other thing we can do too is hearing sensitivity. Yes, that's at 100%. And it doesn't seem to do anything but almost like curve the tops. Here, let's see what happens. Still requiring a lot of input to get it to turn. So strange. That's at 200% sensitivity. Zero dead zone. Yeah, never mind. Try loading the sim experience controller profile. There are some settings that can only be changed in the controller profile. Okay. Oh, okay. So I don't have the DOF Reality rig. What I have is a Prosimu rig. That's not the rig that I have. Turn speed sense down. What should I turn it down to, buddy? Put this back to where it was at 20. We'll put it on 0 and just see what happens. I think that actually fixed it. Oh yeah. Thank you so much. Speed sensitivity was the issue. All right, cool. Okay, yep. That's what automatically came up. I don't know. That is weird. So let's save this. All that time, and it was just that one setting that I had to adjust. So let's go back and let's get that BMW that we were initially going to try. GT3 and session settings. All GT3 cars. Actually, I wanted... Alright, we'll just leave it as GT3. Let's just get on track. S-Burn, so we actually did that. We did load the AccuForce preset, unfortunately. and that's not what helped us before. But I don't know why the speed sensitivity was all the way up. It was like that from the moment I got on rfactor2 tonight. So. It's Melon. Congratulations, bud. Yeah, me and Metalish and VR85 kind of had the same track. We both started with the 2 Degrees of Freedom motion rig, and then we upgraded from there. All right, so finally we are in the rig, and if you all are joining in, you're going to see us kind of not using the paddles. Our coiled USB cable, unfortunately, passed on at the beginning of this stream. It wasn't on when we were calibrating the wheel. It was plugged in after the calibration, and it was wrapped around like the paddle, kind of like this. I didn't realize that, and it asked me to, while I was adding the steering wheel to the controller profile. So I had to turn the wheel left, you know, to map left, and unfortunately we ripped the freaking end off the coiled USB cable. The most, I don't know, unfun way to do that. Not a good story at all. There we go. Now we're feeling normal. Put some heat in the tires. So this is a BMW M8 GT3 car. Got the McLaren poking his head in on the right side there. I know we were going to do a qualifying, but I think we'll just skip it. We'll just go right into the race and have it randomly place us wherever. Yeah, let's go into the race. This feels really good now. This is feeling really, really good now. Finally. So next session. So this is supposed to be the qualifying, but we're gonna skip the qualifying. It's probably just gonna throw us right in the back. And now we're gonna do the race. All right, guys. Wish me luck. Looks like, yep, we're all the way in the back. Got everyone bunching up here. I think we have, oh, got hit on the right side. we have 32 cars on the grid. Come on. Let me on by. 45-minute race. This car is definitely responsive to liftoff. Liftoff in the turns. Seems to turn in a lot better. You definitely feel the size of it though. This car does feel really big. I feel like we're gonna get the pass right by him in just a little bit. Probably should lower the degrees of rotation in this car to 540. Trying to use as much of the track as I can in this car. It's a pretty large car. It's kind of like driving the Bentley. You kind of feel the weight and the size of it. Big flip, big flip. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys actually saw that at all. Looked like an M6 was up in the air. That was amazing. We do have damage on. So if that was us, we would have been out of the race big time. Oh, we're out of the carousel. We're back in, we're out, we're back in. Oh, big collision up here. Traffic is stopped. Excuse us, pardon me, excuse us. That wasn't my best pass, but I'll take it. Oh, he's seeking revenge. Seeking revenge. Pretty hard bump from that Bentley there. This is all I ever wanted. Ah, a little on the grass. Could have stayed in third gear. I didn't have to downshift to second. Come on now. Long straight here. This is where we can pick up a lot of speed, a lot of room between us and the cars behind. Passing the grass. Hey, if there's an accident, you gotta be safe, right? So we're currently 19th out of 33. We'll leave this one on, so that way we can see our position. Woo! Car was starting to get a little loose there. Got saved by the AccuForce. Need to be in the 6-minute range without a doubt. So we started dead last, 33rd place, and now we're 19th. There's a huge incident back there with the AI and all that craziness. Hey man, thank you so much. Oh, I think we got the inside. Nope, nope. He dove down, shut the door on me. But he almost lost it. The AI almost went right in the sand on that one. Bentley Continental GT3 and our M8 is making it kind of hard to really find enough room to really get around them. Oh, he's bumping into us on the side. Give him room on the inside. I do wish we had a iRacing style crew chief. Oh, there we go. So we got past him finally. 16th place car. Well, actually let's see, looks like car ahead, about 4.9 seconds ahead. Let's see if we can actually, nope, having issues keeping this car in the carousel. There they go. Hello. Kind of overcooking the tires a little bit. Swung that one out. There we go. You got a nice row of victims up ahead for us. Stay on the track. Come on, Crash. Oh, man. Feels like we don't really have any appreciable damage. We're just going to roll with it. Kind of felt myself overdriving that whole time, and I had a feeling something like that was about to happen. I was getting too excited seeing those cars ahead. We didn't lose too much time, though. There's still about 4.5 seconds ahead of us. I don't see how exactly we managed that one, to be honest with you. Trying to square out this trying to square out the camera. All right, I think we got him. 7.16. Come on. Our tires didn't like us anymore. We're losing positions left and right. Oh, big incident here too. McLaren spun off the track. We are a little bit faster than this Bentley, but this McLaren is not staying off our bumper. Oh! Oh, 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 oh. I wasn't expecting him to cut in that far. Thought he was just going to stay wide. Come on, come on. Fun. Don't crash. Come on, come on. I think we got him. I just got to find the right opening. And I feel like I'm having to slow down excessively just so we don't slam into them. Having that same problem. I can't stay in the carousel with this car. I think it's just too long, too big of a car. Come on. I know we can get him. So frustrating. On the outside, can we get him? I don't know if we're past him or not. I didn't map controls to look right or left. Oh, we got him. I saw him in the mirror. I saw him in the mirror. All right. We're currently back to 23rd out of 33 cars on the track. Again, if you're just joining it, we started last place. Got the pedal all the way down, flat to the floor. Let's see what we can do. Push this camera up a touch. Went a little too far, but maybe it'll stay there. I'm gonna let them go on by. That was kind of dirty. We'll revisit that pass in a little bit. Let me by. You can see the differences in driving dynamics between the McLaren and the Bentley here. What they're able to do. The Bentley keeps going out wide, kind of like us. Try to fight it as much as possible, but this is a big, big, big car. On the act for us, not sure. Take both hands off the shift. Well, what setting are you running, man? We're on default as far as Sim Commander 4 is concerned. I do like a heavier wheel though. Oh yeah. Oh, someone was in the dirt. We just saw a bunch of dirt being kicked up. McLaren and the Bentley just collided side by side. Got the 720S behind the 650S behind the Bentley. My fault, my fault. My fault, got way too close to him. Oh, big stutters. What the heck? We're having big graphical issues right now. I have no force feedback in the steering wheel. Zero force feedback in the steering wheel. Let's see if we could reset Sim Commander. That was freaking weird, and that happened before. Force feedback. So Dan, I see you just joining in. Look what happened at the beginning of the stream. We calibrated the wheel with the steering wheel off. It was wrapped around a paddle and I wasn't paying attention. Then it was wrapped around the paddle, and when we were trying to map controls for rfactor2, we managed to break it. Darn it. But yeah, we just got some weird graphical anomalies with rfactor2. Not sure what caused that, but hopefully we will have force feedback. There we go. All right, so we're back. We now have force feedback, and hopefully those graphical issues don't come back again. Might be related to the FreeSync being on with the NVIDIA card. Don't normally have issues, but that's the only thing I can think of graphically that could be causing an issue. Something new that NVIDIA is supporting, so might be causing an issue there. But overall, this wheel is an absolute beast. I love it. And it really helps you catch slides. That's the biggest thing I'm noticing, is it does help you catch slides. The one thing I was not expecting was the wheel itself. I always hear about how smooth it is, and it's very smooth wheel compared to other wheels that I have tried. And you know, we tried the whole gamut of the Thrustmaster line, and then including the TSPC Racer. We owned that for a short period of time. And then, you know, we had the Fanatec CSW. We tried the Fanatec CSL, older version and the newer version. So yeah, we tried a lot of wheels, and I would say this is the smoothest I've ever tried. When the wheel is off, as far as like when you're not in a sim, you do feel a very faint notchiness, and I think it's just the motor or the encoder or something like that. You do feel that. I was expecting more of like a freewheeling, like ball bearing, you know, like a skateboard wheel, you know, with really good ball bearings. From the descriptions that some YouTubers were giving as far as smoothness, but when you're in sim, it's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Very easy to turn in. Feels natural. It does. Kind of feels like a steering rack system. Very intuitive. But the amount of slides that we're catching, I mean, we did spin out a few times. I'm going to be completely honest. And it's because of us bumping people in the middle of turns or them bumping us, but just, you know, over driving a little bit or driving a little bit aggressively and having the car slide out sideways, like crab walking out, and the amount of slides like that we are catching are amazing. Stuff that I normally probably won't be able to catch as consistently, and it's pretty neat because it's like the wheel immediately snaps to that zone of where you need to be to catch it. Ah! Not case in point, not case in point. I tried to create a slide, it didn't quite work out for us. But hopefully you get what I mean. We have some suspension damage now, that definitely messed us up. We're gonna have to return to the pits after this lap. Oh, that bit us in the butt. Yeah, it definitely seems very short, Dan. Now, if I remember correctly, I think this wheelbase only comes with one cable, right? The suspension damage is kind of hard to drive this car now. Oh, it's not a servo motor, it's a stepper motor. Okay, so that's what we're feeling. Yep, the suspension damage is way too much. Can't quite control it now. Whoa! Look at that Bentley. And that, oh, we were about to get taken out. Okay. Yeah. And it's, now, don't get me wrong. It's super slight. It's not one that you're going to, that's going to ruin the experience or anything you're going to feel while you're racing. It's just something I noticed, and it was, you know, because a lot of YouTubers that have tried it were saying how smooth it is, and while you're racing, super smooth. Just when it's off, when it doesn't matter, and you turn it, you could sort of feel the motor, and that was just something that, you know, I noticed immediately. But I'm happy to report when you're in a race, the thing is super sweet, super smooth, and like I said, the amount of overdriving slides that it helped us catch in the beginning was really nice. Fortunately, we didn't get to finish that race session because I tried to slide it, and it didn't work out for us. Okay. And that's the thing. We do have to do a lot more research before we do our review, without a doubt. And this camera is way off. There we go. I don't know if we're going to use this mount for the next one. I definitely have to figure out how to lock these threads in. I have it screwed all the way in, but like I said, it's an aluminum housing, so I'm afraid it's probably going to get stripped, unfortunately. I might have to figure something out there if we're going to use this again. If we do this setup again, it's probably just going to be with a normal, our normal tripod. But, you know, let me know when we post this video if you guys sort of like this setup as far as the camera being attached to the rig, or if you prefer the GoPro on the head, or if you prefer game streaming as far as video capture. So, kind of go through that again. Alright, so like I said before, you know, unfortunately we broke the cable. We're going to have to order another one, and we do have a few other things coming in. We did purchase today the modification to have this work on our sim experience. So once we get shipping confirmation and we know when this is going to come in, I'll let you guys know, but we're going to be modding this wheel to work with our sim experience. And do I want the link for the cord replacement? Oh yeah, that would be great. Definitely. Because we're going to be ordering one once we get off stream here. VR GoPro is cool too. Awesome. All right, thank you, Dan. But yeah, if you could post in the comment box, Kyle, that would be awesome too. But everyone, thank you so much for joining in. I am sorry that this stream wasn't really the best. We were kind of plagued by weird issues and settings in the beginning. Unfortunately, the broken cable. But, you know, these things sort of happen when you try to do a spontaneous stream. I had a little bit of time open up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stream real quick. And I just kind of ran up here and tried to do it. And, you know, things happen. Make sure I buy the longer cord. Okay, will do, Dan. Thank you so much, man. As usual, I really appreciate your help with all this craziness. But all right, everyone, have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for stopping in.